僕は行く秋。ただの読書好きだ。ふつつか者だが君のために尽力するよ。せっかくこういうセリフを言えるんだ。悪くないね。名月や夜をどっぽす傍らに悪竜罰すもまた一興。衣へとことの葉綴る筆先はわらべに帰り思うがままに儚い人生の中で一瞬のいとまを得たというやつだ。うんうん、なるほど。次回お楽しみに。そろそろ万文集社の新刊入荷日だな。ついでに行ってみないかい。そういえばうちの紹介の錦の傘は日傘としても雨傘としても使えないみたいだ。唯一の使い道は壁に飾るだけだよ。晴れてよかった。でないと本がカビてしまう。こういう日にだけ本屋より自宅の方がいいと思うんだ。うちは暖を取るための炭がいくらでもあるけど、本屋は夏季現金だからね。修行、いや読書日和だね。よせ、僕の顔に字なんて書いていない。じっと見ないでくれ。おはよう。朝の時間は貴重だから自分の好きなことができたらいいな。昼ご飯は米よりも菓子の方が食べたいな。書斎で食べれば父上や兄上に知られることもない。一緒に来るのか。うん。本に食べかすを落とさなければいいよ。ホタルを取って読書に使ってみたくないかい。僕の冗談を真に受けるなよ。目に悪いぞ。明日もいつもの場所にいるよ。君が道に迷わない限りきっと見つけるさ。みんなの前で礼儀正しくしてるのはみんなが僕のことを悲運商会の次男坊だと思ってるから。君に素を見せてるのは君が僕をそんな目で見てないからだろうね。君と僕は読書仲間だよね。喧嘩？コカハ？戦友？何を言ってるかな。二人の秘密だって言ったじゃないか。君とちぎりを結ぶ。早速絶運の間の祭壇に行くぞ。ダメだ。断るなんて許さない。君は僕の内情を知ってしまったし、僕がずっと隠してきた本当の自分を知ってしまったんだ。君を手放すわけにはいかない。君が手を引かないと約束してくれるなら話は別だけど、神の目に関する記載は少ないが、僕が集めた古書に特別な記述があるんだ。探してくるから待ってて。本を読んで悟ったんだけど、槍術と剣術の本質は道術にある。説明するのは少し難しい。もしちゃんと知りたいなら僕と一緒に大山町に行こう。先に言っておくけど笑ってはいけないからね。リーユへの行かないと損する場所？この質問は難しいな。でも亡くなると悲しい場所なら万文集社は不動の1位で、コカ堂もトップ10に入るかな。昔はウサギで今は鹿かな。僕にとって九死の時に見せる義侠心は全てを捨てる覚悟であって、鹿は九死から新たに生まれる希望だからね。もう一度会ってみたいな。北斗殿は僕の尊敬している方だ。でもできれば僕のことを坊やって呼んだり、会うたびに僕の髪をワシャワシャしたりするのはやめてほしいかな。天中園様は傾聴しなくてはいけない相手だ。でないと父上や兄上に迷惑をかけるからね。彼女本人？そうだな。 悪口はやめておこう。はあ、趙雲のやつか。彼は僕の秘密を知ってるけど、一緒に任務を行うとなると気をつけないといけない。今の彼はまだ武にこだわっていて、義教の心を理解してないからね。まだまだ鍛錬が必要だ。特に辛いものを食べることに関してはね。運金はね、気に入った飲み物を飲むと芝居の創作意欲が上がるんだ。僕の寝台の下に茶葉入れが置いてあるのも、彼女がやる気をなくした時にあげるためなんだよ。そうすれば僕はずっと狂脚物語を楽しめる。あの小娘は今の王城堂の同志だよ。彼女をどう思ってるかって？やり方に関しては噂話を聞いてもしょうがないよ。人を理解するには相手の本当に欲しいものを理解しなければいけないからね。ナナは謎だらけって感じだね。でも白術先生がいると彼女とは話せないんだ。そうだな、白術先生が診察に出かける時を狙ってさ、シャンリンに会った時は彼女の表情を観察してみるといい。特に食材を手に入れたばかりの彼女が楽しそうに笑うほど危ないんだ。試食を迫られたら、まあそういう時僕は趙雲を身代わりにするけどね。深淵は一体どこで演出してるんだ？地湖岩から玉境台までどこもかしこも彼女から逃げられないじゃない。ふぅ、静かに本を読む時間はどんなに貴重か。時間の大事なシーンにどんな挿絵を入れるか全部考えておいたぞ。あ、急いで文にして白亜先生に送らないと。父上と兄上がこの方を招待してるところを見たことがある。相手をとても敬っていたからすごい人物なんだろうね。そういえば彼は仙人の葬儀を担当すると聞いた。きっと物知りだと思う。彼の秘密を一緒に探ってみないかい？最近調子はどうだい？時間があるなら万文集社に来てみるといいよ。どうしていつも一人で本を読むかって？学問を好むのって悪い癖じゃないだろ？特別なことなんてないよ。本当にないよ。時間を空けておいてくれたのかい？ああ、僕もいつでも出発できるよ。本？いいんだ。本は帰ってからでも読めるけど、僕たちの助けを必要とする人たちを待たせるわけにはいかないからね。いい案があるって？僕たちが前にしてきたことをモデルに推理と武教要素のある小説万文集事件簿を書くって？いい案だね。でも却下。却下だよ。よろずの言葉を歌にして錦となるなんて、僕もそんな評価が欲しいな。この件は君にだけ教えるんだけど、実は僕も小説を書いてるんだ。今は見せられないよ。今後本屋で見ることになるから。僕の趣味は読書だよ。何でも読むよ。何ニヤニヤしてるんだい？あのことは僕たちの秘密だから他言無用だよ。言ったらつまらないじゃないか。悩みか。いつか兄上が家業を継いだら僕はどうなるだろうね。この悩みのない生活もおそらく、肩書きの話じゃないんだ。そんなの気にしてないよ。兄上はぼーっとしてるからね。僕の助けがないとやっていけない気がするんだ。僕は菓子とゆえ菜海鮮が好きだよ。うちはいつも薄味だからかな。人参は嫌いだよ。小さい頃 母上はよく人参を砕いて。これ以上はやめておこう。思い出すだけでちょっと力がなければ、僕の心にあるあの言葉も紙にとどまるだけかもしれないな。心に善悪を見分ける物差しがなければ、努力の方向を間違えてしまう。根本を忘れて暴力だけを追い求める俗人になる。僕が求むあの言葉はリーユエではどこでも通じるわけではない。ここまで来て僕も十分に理解しているけどね。君が一緒にいてくれたおかげで僕は満足できた。武学に対してもあの言葉の理解に対しても。もう義兄の心を隠さずとも平気かな。きっと父上も兄上も僕の義兄心を疑ったりしないはずだ。まあ目立たないよう行動することについてはまだ保留中だけど。
Xingqiu, at your service, my liege. I humbly trust that even one such as I, a mere bookworm, may yet prove to be of some utility under your wise leadership. Nice. I don't often get a chance to speak with such formality. It felt pretty good. 'Twas on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair. I never embark on a journey without a good book to accompany me. Now, this is what I call a moment of solitude. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Wow. Huh? All will be revealed in the next volume? Oh, drat. If my calculations are correct, Wanwen Bookhouse is due to receive a batch of new releases today. Might we add a small detour to our adventure? My family makes ornate umbrellas that block neither rain nor shine. Their sole purpose is for decoration upon a wall. Good. The rain has stopped. Any longer, my books would have gotten wet. Only when it snows like this would I prefer to be at home than in a bookstore, where there is a well-stocked fireplace at home, while there is no fire allowed in bookstores. Great weather for practicing martial arts, but perfect weather for reading. Hey, what's that ridiculous look for? You look as if you're trying to decipher some strange text written on my forehead. Morning. The morn hours are precious. Spend them on that which matters to you. I am uninclined to eat a heavy meal this luncheon, but instead indulge in some baked treats. As long as I eat in the study, my father and brother never have to know. Oh, you want to join me? Well, as long as you don't get crumbs on the books, I suppose it's fine. What say we snatch a few fireflies and read in the light they give? Hey, I'm joking. Seriously, don't. It's bad for your eyesight. You will find me in the same place as ever tomorrow. So I'll see you then. Unless you manage to get lost on the way. I always have to put on an act around other people, because they see me as only the second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild. It's a relief that I can just be myself around you. I think it's because you don't see me in the same way. I would say we are book buddies. Huh? Combat? Guhua clan? Comrades in arms? What on earth are you talking about? I told you that's our little secret. We should become sworn siblings. Let's go to the altar at Jereyun Karst. Nope, no ifs, no buts. You know too much about me. You know the real me, the one I normally have to hide. I simply can't let you go until you promise me you will go through with it. There aren't many records on matters concerning visions, but I do have a passage dedicated to the topic in my collection of ancient texts. I can lend it to you if you want. I've come to an epiphany based on some things I've been reading. Ultimately, the arts of both the polearm and the sword are just the art of hand-eye coordination. It's a little difficult to explain. If you want to know more, come with me to Wangshan Hall. But first, you have to promise me you won't laugh. Must-see places in Liyue? That's a tough question. The place I would miss the most if it disappeared would be the Wanwen Bookhouse, first and foremost. The Guhua sect would be in the top 10, too. I used to like rabbits, but I'm more a fan of stags now. To me, the saying, "May my final stand be a monument to chivalry," is about abandoning worldly possessions and reaching enlightenment. But the stag's final resting place represents the hope for life anew. Oh, how I'd love to see it again. I have great respect for Lady Beidou. I just wish she wouldn't call me kid and ruffle my hair each time she sees me. In her capacity as the Tianquan, I'm obliged to respect her. Otherwise, it could create issues for my father and brother. On a personal level, let me think. I think I will go with no comment. I shan't speak ill of others. Dear Chongyun. Though he understands me quite well, one has to exercise caution when teaming up with him to go on a quest. He is making good progress in the martial arts, but I would say he hasn't quite internalized the chivalric code yet. He needs more practice. Especially at eating spicy food. When Yunjin drinks a beverage she is fond of, she will be inspired to write a new play. So, I keep a jar of tea leaves under my bed at all times, ready to deliver to her on the day that her inspiration dries up. This way, I shall never run out of heroic tales to listen to. Ah, yes. The young lady who is now the master of the Wangshen funeral parlor. If you're asking what I think about her as a person, well, there are all sorts of rumors about the way she works. But I think if you really want to understand someone, you need to find out what they are really after. I've always thought there is more to Chi-Chi than meets the eye. But it's impossible to have a conversation with her when Baiju's around. We could wait till Baiju makes a home call to one of his other patients and corner her. When you first spot Xiangling out and about, the first thing you should do is check the look on her face. Especially when she's just coming back from collecting new ingredients. The more excited she looks, the more dangerous it is to approach. Because if she sees you, she'll force you to taste test her latest concoction. I usually get Xingqiu to handle these situations. Where does Xinyan perform? Anywhere from Churro Rock to Yujing Terrace. No spot is untouched by her disruptive presence. A quiet day when I can curl up with a good book is a rare treasure indeed. I've thought of all the illustrations I want for each major event in the next 3 volumes. I should write my thoughts down before I forget them, and send them to Mr. Quay de Prince. My father and brother entertained that gentleman as a guest once. From the way they were acting, he must be a very high-profile figure indeed. I also heard that he directs funerals for the Adepti, so he must surely have great depth to his character. We should do some digging and see what we can find out about him. Are you keeping well, my liege? If you have no other matters to attend to, might I recommend a trip to the Wangwen Bookhouse? You ask why I enjoy reading in solitude? Studiousness can hardly be considered a bad habit. There's not much more to it than that, really. Your schedule is free today? Wonderful. I am ready to leave whenever you are. My book? Oh, never mind that. I can always pick up where I left off when I get back. But those in distress who need our assistance cannot afford to wait. You feel inspired, you say? You want to write a martial arts detective novel based on our adventures together? And you want to call it The Chronicles of Wanwen? It's a good idea, it really is. But I'll have to decline. I'm sorry. Yes, really. A weaver of verses who draws from an ocean of expression. That's the reputation I aspire to. But you're the only person I can share that with. I am actually writing a novel, but I can't let you see it. Not yet. The time will come, though. You'll be able to read it when it's on sale in bookstores all over Liyue. Evidently, my hobby is reading. I'll read anything and everything. What's that mischievous grin for? Oh, that's between the two of us, okay? It's not appropriate to discuss it out loud. There's no point in bringing it up anyway. What annoys me? Well, one day my brother will inherit the family business. What will happen to me then? I fear my current carefree existence would... Oh, no. It's not about my status or anything like that. I don't care for that kind of thing. I think my brother is something of a simpleton, and I would probably end up having to do most of his job for him. I like baked goods and US-style seafood. Probably because I'm used to quite a bland diet at home. I hate carrots. When I was young, my mother would mash them up into... Ugh, I can't go on. Just thinking about it makes me feel sick. Were it not for my capability, the cause that so inspires me would remain confined to the pages that extol its virtues. Had I no moral compass, my efforts would have been misguided. Doomed to grasp at shadows, while missing the substance, I would have become a Philistine that seeks only violence. There is a cause that I seek to champion, yet few in Liyue share my aspiration. This I have known for a long time, for it is a path I have walked for many years. I am most grateful for your company on my journey. I am proud of my achievements, both in the martial arts and in championing the cause so dear to my heart. I guess there's no need to euphemize any longer. Chivalry. That is the cause that inspires me, and that I seek to champion. Why should I shy away from it? I am sure my father and brother are under no illusion as to what I stand for by now. But of course, I still need to be somewhat discreet in the way I go about my business.